Hello, it is quite late today. It's already, gosh, what is it? It's already 8:15 Mountain Time, and I'm kind of late to making a video because, oh my gosh, I had a super busy day today. But what I want to share with you is I just taught a class all about money, super fun, and all about mindset, super fun. And I remembered this story that I haven't told in a really long time. So I want to tell you a super awesome story that's about mindset. And the story goes like this. So there's this little girl and it's her birthday, and her mom thinks she's got a super great present for her. So her mom takes her to a barn, and she opens the door of the barn, and it's totally full of horse poop. It's just piled floor to ceiling with horse poop. And the little girl starts to cry, and she's like, "Ah!" And she's totally inconsolable, and she's having a tantrum, and she's just like completely beside herself because her mom got her for her birthday a barn full of horse poop, and she just thinks that is the worst thing, and she just, she can't calm down. So her mom takes her out of there, and her mom's like really embarrassed because she's got this screaming child on her hands. And then another mom comes over. "Hi, Nancy, so nice to see you." So now this other mom comes over and she brings her daughter and opens the barn, and it's full of horse poop. And her daughter is so excited, and she's like giggling and she's dancing around, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited." And she finds a pitchfork and she starts digging and like shoveling the horse poop. And the mom says, "What are you doing?" And she says, "I know, there's a horse in here." It's all about mindset. Hi, Maxine. So that's what I want to share with you, is that it's all about the context that you put around it. And if you're going to look for poop, you're going to find poop. And if you're looking for a pony, you're going to find a pony. And, it's so simple, and it's so hard for most people to get into their body. It's so hard for most people to make this be a way of life, that you believe what you decide you're going to believe. And if you believe that the world is going to treat you like crap and that all you're going to get is shite, then that's what you're going to attract, because that's what you're looking for, so that's what you're going to see. And if you put your vision on, "I'm making six figures," or "my body is healthy and thriving and buzzing with aliveness," or "people love me and people want what I have to offer," that's what you're going to create. And the truth is that you're a super powerful creator, and whatever frequency you align with is what you're going to create. It's simple and it's true. Think about yourself like an instrument. So does any of you play an instrument, a flute or a stringed instrument? Just go ahead and give me a thumbs up or some hearts or something. Let me know if any of you has any experience playing an instrument or singing. So when you play an instrument, let's say when you're playing a violin or a cello or a stringed instrument, you stop the string, right? So let's say you're playing it and it's up here, right? So I used to play the cello. So when you're stopping the string, wherever it is, wherever you are on the fret, you are going to shorten the length of the string. Okay, guitar, whatever, same thing, right? If you're going this way, when you press down on your finger, you're shortening the length of the string, which is going to change the vibrational tone of the string, right? An open string is the lowest, right? And then when you stop it, it gets higher and higher and higher. Same with flute. Hey, Deb. When you play the flute, when you put your fingers down, you're closing the holes, and so you're shortening the column of air, right? So the frequency changes. What's my point? If you are a musician, whether you use your voice or you play an instrument, you know when your instrument is out of tune, right? Because all the other strings, when it's in tune, vibrate with it. That's called in sync, right? It's actually literally in frequency with it. So when you're in tune, the stuff that you attract is actually whatever tune you are, you're attracting the vibrational frequency to that. And the thing is that the universe is always agreeing with you. So if you're in the vibrational frequency of lack and scarcity and it's impossible, you're going to attract lack and scarcity and it's impossible, because the universe is in vibrational frequency with you. And if you, on the other hand, pick a vibration that's all about possibility, and I'm trying and I'm learning and I'm doing it anyway, and people love me and people trust me and I trust myself and I'm creating awesome content, people are going to be like, "What are you on? I want some of that." It's really a magnetic equation that we're talking about. So back to the pony story, whatever you see is what you're going to focus on. So if you know there's pony in there, that's the metaphor for if you know that there is an entrepreneur in you who is creative and talented and has an awesome business that you want to create, you're going to go after that. And you're just going to clear all the gunk away until you find the pony. If you believe that that barn is full of shit and there's nothing in there, and that's how you approach your business, that's what you're going to get. It's really simple, and it's really powerful, and it's really fun. So I want every single one of you to adopt this mindset that you can have what you want, that you can create what you want, and just get your shovel and start digging and finding what you want, because what you want is in here. What you want is not outside of you, it is inside of you. And the work that I do with people in groups and one-on-one is kind of like the Golden Buddha. You know the story of the Golden Buddha? So the Golden Buddha, I don't know exactly when it was, but I want to say 14th, 15th century, something like that. So the Golden Buddha there was a neighboring army that was coming, and the town that had the Golden Buddha didn't want their precious Buddha to be sacked. So they covered it with mud, and it just turned into this big mountain of dirt. And the army that was coming in ignored it, and they left it. And years later, there was a guard walking around the temple, and he was just, walking around this hill of dirt, and he shined his flashlight on the hill of dirt, and he saw some gold light coming back at him, and he thought, what's that? And he got closer to it, and he started shining the light, and he saw this gold light again, and he started digging, and that's how they discovered the Gold Buddha. Was they discovered that this thing had been protected by this thick layer of mud and dirt. And that's how we all are. We're protected by this thick layer of defenses and stories and excuses that we have very cleverly cultivated to keep ourselves safe. It's such a beautiful metaphor for each one of you and for me, because we're all reflections of each other. And the more that you trust yourself, the more you really lean into your light and your brilliance and your creativity and your connection to Source, right? So you be resourceful because you're connected to Source. The more you shine, the more you radiate, and the less need there is for you to cover yourself with mud or excuses or horseshit. So I'm really just telling you the same story 3 times because I love metaphors and I love stories because we're wired for story. We are. The quality of your life depends on the stories you tell about yourself. The quality of your life depends on the questions you ask. So that's my inspiration, that's my motivation. It is day 99. Woo! Day 99. You know what I decided today though? I'm going to go to 108. Because 108 is this super magical, powerful number. So I'm going to stop at 108 and then I'll make a decision on what's next. I hope you love this. I would love it if you give me some hearts and some likes and some thumbs and whatever else you can throw at me from your Facebook screen, because it just is great to know that I'm being received. I'm giving, and it's great to know that you're receiving. And I noticed that a lot of you are also out there starting to make Facebook videos. Thank you so much. Love it. I love receiving love. I love receiving love. Thank you. Mwah. Have an awesome evening or day, wherever it is, whatever time zone you're in. I'm super stoked because I'm seeing a lot of you who are with me for the Anatomy of Money that starts tomorrow, and I cannot wait to dive into this content because we're going to find a whole bunch of ponies for you. And those of you who are not part of the Anatomy of Money program yet, I want you to be, and you want you to be. And if you get into the program tonight before midnight, that is midnight Mountain Time, and right now it is 8 o'clock, so you have 4 hours to register. You get $300 off the program, and you get a free bonus one-on-one with me, which is worth $500. So I'm actually giving you $800, and the program is only $697. So I'm actually giving you the program for free because I so want you to have a breakthrough. I really want you to do this so you can stop using excuses and you can start doing the awesome stuff that you're here to do. And those of you who are already in the class, I'm super glad that you are here. And those of you who are already in the class, you already get a free session with me, so don't worry about it. Okay, so I'll see you all tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for day 100, and some of you I will see in the Anatomy of Money program. Okay, have a great night.